So the term van life seems to be sweeping the nation right now, and Winnebago decided that they wanted to get in on the game where most motorhomes, especially in the Class B van, price point wise, are just going to be a lot larger, higher price points than what the DIY camper vans are doing. Winnebago decided to take the Ram ProMaster 1500 and find a way to give you manufacturer warranties, Winnebago quality, in a van lifestyle camper van. Sitting at just under 18 feet in total length, behind me we do have the 2022 Winnebago Solis Pocket. The Pocket was made, like I said, specifically for those who like the van lifestyle, something smaller, simpler, the minimalist. Whether you're looking to get something as a mobile office that you can move around, carries 3 people, or if you're looking for something just to live in full time, this is minimalist, on a budget, in the Class B market, their best price point, affordable motorhome van. Let's take a look at the outside. So, one thing you will see, they're trying to give you space for both inside and outside living space. Now, it doesn't have an awning, but it's simple to add one. There's a company called Moonshade. You can find it on Amazon. It won't cost you about a few $100, and you can get that to create kind of an awning. This is going to be simple, like I said, budget-friendly RV. You do have the outdoor dining table, workstation. If you're going maybe a little bit more overland or off-roading, this is adjustable on an L-track to kind of work with the angle that you're parked in. Another really cool feature on this one, you can see it from the outside, but it's really an inside feature, is the fridge. The way it opens is perfect for if you are going grocery shopping. You can open it right here, and while you're standing on the outside, you can just toss your groceries straight into the fridge before you even go into the camper. It's little things that Winnebago is going to think of that are going to make this a camper van that really works well for you. You can also see, if you look at the baseboard, from where the floor is, it's actually lifted a little bit. The reason being is your insulation is below your floor here, so you're going to get better insulation value. People may or may not be aware of kind of how camper vans work in things like colder weather, climates where you really are trying to get warm and it's snowing outside. So this Pocket actually has Truma's gold standard. In English, or in like what I like to call my dumbed down version, is even if this is in that cold weather and stuff, you're going to get comfortably warm in here. It does have a propane tank. It's actually in the back. We'll show you here. So where you're looking at most Class B vans, usually the propane's mounted under the rear. Winnebago wanted to make this one simpler, similar to a DIY option. It sits right back here in the back, and I know a lot of people are going to go, oh no, you can't have propane fully enclosed inside a van. You're right. So the reason they were able to get about this, it's hard to see from here, but inside it is actually vented through the floor, safe to use, great for operations. Now, if you've been looking up the Winnebago van models, one of the first things people notice is on the Solis, it's not going to have a wet bath. So there's not a designated area inside here with a shower and toilet all in one space. So if you were going to shower, it's actually through the spray port here. It comes with a little hose nozzle. Now, it's not going to have hot water, so if you do want to do the hot water, it's really simple. There's an Amazon aftermarket attachment. You just can hang it on here. You attach it to your propane tank, attach it to the water, and it's a 20-gallon fresh tank, 20-gallon gray tank on this thing, and you can just go. I don't know how much hair y'all have. For me, it's more than enough, but you can quickly shower. If you don't need the heat, if you're in warmer weather like California, you just attach right there. You can rinse yourself off, whether it's a beachy day or you're actually trying to do a full shower. It comes with a tarp. You just hang it up on this rod here. They attach, and you can have your nice little private outdoor shower. You've got these window cover blinds. The great thing about them is so you've got your zippers. You can open them up, but more importantly, speaking in that same tune, so say you're taking this out to Yellowstone, you're in Sedona, Arizona, you're getting into the desert, anywhere where it's going to get nice and dirty, these are all machine washable. You just rip it right off, throw it in the washing machine, and you're good to go. This was made, like I said, if you want to adventure or if you want to use it as some place to live, if you want to be at an RV park, whether you're doing remote work, this is what this camper van was made for. It's a little unusual, but we can actually just go in straight from here. You're going to see first things up is this huge workstation. So fantastic thing here. Behind me obviously is the Murphy bed, but what Winnebago decided to do in this model is give you the optimal amount of workspace in a small camper. So you got your overhead storage. There's 4 different cabinets. They're magnetic, so you just pop them up. They stick up to the ceiling. There's 2 right here on this side. 2 more are behind me on my left. Plenty of storage, but really the showcase storage is right here. So kind of where you're standing right now from your viewpoint, you've got this little molly door. There's an L-track system. This can fit 2 full-size mountain bikes. You just remove the wheels, lower the seating, and you can even keep them in here with the bed in the down position. If you do have a dog, the great thing about this Molly Gate is it creates kind of the kennel vibe for your pets. Super friendly. Other big advantage is if you are driving on the road and let's say you're not used to driving something this big, even though it's only 17 feet and 10 inches long, and that's from the very front to the very back, maybe this is big to you. So first drive out, you get scared, you hit those brakes a little too hard, this gate's going to stop everything from rolling up to the front. We all like to think we'll never have it happen, but it is nice on those days where the traffic is kind of crazy to make sure that all your gear is going to stay back here, and you can really fill this with storage. I always see, like for our full-timers, people will bring a little generator, throw it back here, they'll have their cooler back here. You can really fill this space. If you're a single person just living in it on your own, a couple, you're good to go. It does come with an air conditioning unit up above. It's nice because you do have these vents. You can put it right on you, or you can focus it away into the van. So depending if you're like me and you like to sleep super cold, you can dump it right on top of that Murphy bed. If not, you can bring it anywhere out throughout in the van. Your heat registry is going to come from the floor. So whether it's cold weather, hot weather, you're good to go. You do have 2 stove burners. That's going to be off that propane system. Really simple, ease of use, and like I said, trying to give you as much counter space as possible when they're not in use. Your other 2 cabinets right here, again, magnetic, so you just pop them up, they're going to stay. What you can see in here, these are actually extra window covers, so they're going to cover your front cab. So if you're like wanting to black this out nighttime, you're able to get all of the darkness that you do need for sleep, especially if you're doing like Walmart camping, if you're off-grid and maybe you're under a street light or something. For a night, it's easy to black this out, have your privacy, but also the darkness if you need it. Now down here you can see we are in day bed configuration. This is flex space. Like I said, even though it's a small camper, they're trying to give you as much storage and flexibility as you want. So in day bed mode, a couple things you can see. You've got these storage cabinets here, very open. Now this is perfect for a laptop, files, cabinets style. You can fill it in here. This little pop out comes right out, and you got your charging station, so you can actually leave your laptop in here, close it, and you can charge right through here, or you can keep the insert depending on if you're going for the aesthetic value or functionality. You got some cup holders behind me right here. There is a 3-point seat belt, so you can use that if you're traveling with company. Now this is currently in day bed mode. At the end of the video though, stick around, we'll show you kind of what the dinette mode looks like, what the love seat looks like. There's actually 5 different configurations that Winnebago has through it, but the day bed configuration is probably my favorite. Now you also get the little table. You can work on this here, or as you can see, the front seats do swivel, so you can have a workstation in that passenger seat. Below the dinette you got some more storage. Again, this spout's open just for when you're sitting in dinette mode, but here, people always ask, well, if my shower's in the rear, where's my bathroom? So it does come with the little 3.5 gallon cassette toilet, porta potty. Really simple usage. Now, if you're never going to use it, you can take it out, make that more storage for those who are going to use it, live in it. It is a simple feature. It's, again, not a wet bath, but the benefit of this one is having more mobility and a smaller camper. If you're looking at something like the Travato, which is a higher end Class B van also offered by Winnebago, their K model has basically the wet bath in the rear. It's 3 feet longer, and pretty much where that 3 feet is in the bathroom. But a lot of minimalists, and again a lot of those DIY van life folks, have realized that, hey, like, you're only in the bathroom when you're going or you're showering. And that's a very limited amount of time that you're in the van that you're using that space. So a lot of folks would either, 1, rather have more storage, or 2, would rather give up that space and have the mobility. This Ram ProMaster being under 18 feet is giving you the ability to go anywhere. Now it's not a 4x4 chassis, so some folks do ask, well, Bear, can we take this anywhere? You do have to know your limitations of your own vehicle, but I've seen people take these pretty much everywhere you can name of, right up with the Revels and the Bolts. Again, other Class B vans that are going to have that 4x4 capability. This van's really made to go anywhere. Being so light and so nimble, your lowest point of clearance on the outside is actually your rear axle. So as long as your tires are up and above it, you're pretty much good to go clearance-wise. Let me show you real quick how the Murphy bed works. So it's simple buckle system. You unbuckle it from the side cabinet, buckle it into itself, and you drop it down. Now you'll see behind us here, this cushion is going to be used just kind of out of the way when you're not using it, but that's what's going to cover your space here to fill up where earlier we did have that cabinetry space in. You see it takes just a few seconds, and I know, take your shoes off. You'll see I got my RV socks on today. I'm 5'10", comfortably can sit. Obviously your head's going to be on this side because this is where there's no cabinetry. You got a little extra light if you really need to make it bright. Like I said, you can put that AC on you or away from you. Couple other cool features on this one. The rear cameras, you have both your backup camera and a live feed camera that's going to go straight to your rear view mirror. From ease of drivability, small footprint, off-grid capabilities, ready to go anywhere. This thing has solar on the roof. You can see the charger there on the left. Bug screens, so whether you're in good weather but there's a few bugs and you just want them out of the way, this van is versatile, flexible, and ready to go for you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Barrett McLean's RV. We're over in the Corinth location. If you're looking for the 2022 Winnebago Solis, it's priced at about $97,000. Call me today. We'll get you a sale price. Once again, thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you soon.